pepper.
Real.
And you cannot have cooked Cajun food without an onion and a bell pepper.
Cut that, then you decide what you're going to cook. Piggly Wiggly, all your grocery needs. If you're trying to buy bell pepper and onion, they sell those. They sell the shrimp and they sell the grits. Go by your local Piggly Wiggly locations throughout South Louisiana, including Opelousas, Church Point, Rain, Scott, Cecilia, St. Martinville, and over in Simsport. Don't forget about that one. And right now they got a 3-pound box of bacon for $9.99. They've got the shank portion hams for $1.39 a pound, and Boston butts $1.39 a pound. How can you go wrong? Go see Piggly Wiggly and kiss hello. We'll see another side of 3.
And yesterday, Tuesday, while visiting and picking up a dinner, I might add, last night, which was delicious, Mr. Lindsay Lee, our chef there at the Elks, Benny Desertel told me, he says, you know, when Cody, your brother, was walking out of the breakfast last week, he says, and you've lost all of this weight, Bobby. Y'all look so much alike. Oh, I said, he's good looking like me. He says, that's not what I said, Bobby. Don't get it confused, Bobby. You got a ways to go to be good looking like your little brother Cody. And of course, while talking, and I mentioned that we had talked quite a while, Kelly and Dottie and I I asked him, I said, who is all these vehicles for where Tony has a lot, and that lot is on the corner of the service road, I-49 service road south.
Heather and the service road.
Heather and the service road across from the AT&T cell phone office there. They have, I don't know, anybody has a used car lot as big as that one in the Opelousas area. But anyhow, they have primarily the pickups, diesel and gas, and they have a few automobiles, but their specialty is
trucks.
Is trucks of all sorts. They got some big ones, they got some little ones, they got some small ones, they got some economical ones, and it's Don's Wholesale is the name of the company, and that is Don Mendoza and Tony Cormier that own that lot. In fact, they've taken over, remember where Eddie's was? They've taken over that. They're leasing that property also, so they've really expanded there. So anyhow, good luck to Tony. Tony runs the Opelousas lot, and I think Don Mendoza might have 2 or 3 other car lots in the Lafayette area.
Well, let's talk about something very important going on this weekend.
All right.
In New Orleans this weekend, for the first time in 40 plus years, the Bulldogs, now known as, last time they went, I guess they were the Bulldogs.
That would have been correct.
They are the UL Lafayette Raging Cajuns going to a bowl game, the New Orleans Bowl.
I don't think anybody's mentioned the Bulldogs. I'm glad you mentioned that.
There you go. You see, I'm on the ball.
Yep, you sure are.
I was over at Hub City Ford this week, and I saw a photograph. You know, Hub City would provide the truck would ride on the sidelines with the camera, and it was about a '58 Ford pickup with the Hub City name on the side, and you could see the stadium, and I forget what's the name of the what was the name of the stadium? Exactly, was on the thing, and underneath was Home of the Bulldogs on it.
Yeah, and of course I'm attending that game, and
well, you're an alumni.
I am, and I'm confessing right now that I haven't attended a football game in several years, and feel bad about it, but I made sure I got my tickets early for this. I got my hotel room.
But you've always helped them out. You've sent little donations to help out.
Just sent $1,000 to the basketball team.
They need that.
And I never got in. I thought I was getting some.
Welcome back, KSLO.
Some tickets to get in or something, but they didn't
work that way.
No, and they invited me to go to a function. What they gave me a 45 minutes notice, I think, and the lady, Miss Karen, she Hayes, I think she and her husband own Tesh Electric here.
Right.
She had just gotten an email.
So you're saying you need an hour's notice to go to a basketball game?
Well, I need a few days anyhow. But I do want to attend one of the basketball games, and you and Andrew are going to come with me.
My little Andrew.
Yeah, your little Andrew, the big Andrew and the little Andrew. So you're all right. I do help out like that. And then I also donate T-Boy Abear raises money for the football team, and I donate
and
that.
Does a newsletter.
And does that
So you're
beautiful
going to watch the
newsletter.
game this weekend?
I'm going to the game. I'm attending the game and looking forward to it.
Be loud. Now I'm going to turn on my TV. It's on CBS. I'm going to turn it up so I can hear you.
I talked to Terry Fontenot this morning because he tailgates, to all the games. Very strong alumni member. and he's a stockbroker in Lafayette, for those of y'all that don't know Terry.
Right.
But anyhow, Terry told me that the fun will start Thursday. The functions start Thursday and go all the way through. The game starts at 8 o'clock, and for those of you that's going to be home doing some tailgating in the community, the game starts at 8 o'clock on CBS, Channel 10 locally.
I will watch it. I'll listen for you. Wave now. If they put the camera on you, wave.
And another person that I need to say thanks to is Mr. Jim Bervin with the Evangeline Downs Hotel. He gave me a box of Watertown confectionery chocolate candy. That's their specialty.
That's in South Dakota. He's from South Dakota,
Watertown,
right?
South Dakota. Yeah. That's correct. Delicious chocolates. Thanks, Jim. And thanks to you, Mr. Jim. And don't forget, if you've got any friends or relatives coming in for the holidays, please recommend the
Beautiful hotel.
You will not be criticized. They're going to thank you when they check out.
And if you're a horseman, ask for the suite. The shower is so big, you and your horse can take a shower. That's what I say. It's that big. Beautiful.
If I'm not mistaken, Ricky Terrio and Ronnie Spire and that group, Don Watkins, they're going to have it. And well, I put up $100.
They're going to use the suite for what? For Christmas or for New Year's?
New Year's Eve.
Oh, that's a good room to do it in.
They did last year, and I put up my $100 just in case I decide to go. I won't be breaking in on the party.
Good. Quarters Casino. Talking about people we want to thank. Thank you, Quarters Casino, for being one of our advertisers. Go to El Pico de Gallo, their Mexican restaurant and cantina. Monday through Sundays, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Authentic Mexican food. If you go by, they've got 2-for-1 margaritas with your meal. Great food. You can go and game next door in the Quarters Casino side. You can go and get good Chevron fuel if you need diesel. If you're an 18-wheeler or a little bitty car, they've got all that. 50 video poker machines, give away all kind of prizes. Crispy, crunchy chicken if you're just going through to get a little fried chicken to bring home. They do that as well at the Quarters Casino. Oh, and don't forget, talking about Evangeline Downs, racing ends on the 17th, which is this Saturday. So if you still want to go by and see some good quarter horse racing at Evangeline Downs, Trey Thibodeau invites you to go by.
Right, and there's going to be this Friday night, Friday, a field of 8 is set to square off in the 35,000 Au revoir Stakes. Going away stakes is what that is.
Right.
Evangeline Downs is going to present the first turf race in Louisiana for quarter horses. First
I was about to say, I didn't think it was the first turf race, but it's the first quarter horse
turf race. And while turf racing for quarter horses has never been contested in Louisiana and is a rarity in the United States, it is common practice for thoroughbreds.
Yeah.
That's what you were thinking.
Right. Yeah, but you see like 10 races in a day, and they'll do like 1 or 2 of the races.
And the final night is going to be Saturday night. So if you haven't watched the horses, and I have one other thing. Where is that picture? I have right here. I have a horse here.
That's a pretty horse.
Big time favorite.
Yeah.
One of his offspring is JLS, John Lionel Swallow. That's what that initials stand for. Mr. Big Time. Prairie Ronde, Louisiana. Plaisance, she's from Plaisance. That's Harold Dupre's sister. And this JLS, Mr. Big Time, has won as of the printing of this magazine, which I received on Tuesday. $837,797. Not bad.
Not bad for a quarter horse.
For a quarter horse.
Holy smokes.
Oh, they run in the big purses now. He might be running another race or 2.
And it's his SAR that is the one that's up the stud for 5,000 fee.
Yep, that's a bargain.
That's a bargain.
That's a bargain. Beautiful, and that's how JLS, that's what he looks like, and he's a gelding, is what I understand.
Boy, that.
Well, what it'll mean, he's going to continue racing a few more years, so he'll go to $1.5 million.
And that is the proven horse, so you want to get the breeding from the proven horse.
But before we go too far,
show that.
We have to show this calendar that's being offered by Philip Andrepont and all the folks over at Andrepont Printing right here on I-49 South on the service road there.
Full of artwork from Anthony Wimberly from the Church Point area. All kind of local Cajun type artwork on every single page.
Oh, and every day.
And every month, it has a
Sunday is
different Cajun article.
demi, Monday lunar, Tuesday Mars, Wednesday, all of them in French and English, and then the days, and just a beautiful, beautiful.
You know all that dimanche and all that?
Oh yeah,
How to say all that?
dimanche.
Dimanche.
Beautiful. It's a collector's item, and it's being sold at the office there
For just a couple of dollars.
$1.
$1.
$1.
What a bargain.
What a bargain.
So
and this, you're going to save this. This is something that'll you'll be able to hand down.
If you like the month, you can also order a print to frame.
That's right. And then, or you can print, you can
Or
say
you can frame the calendar.
you can frame the calendar of all of the prints in here.
Sure.
So anyhow, it's a bargain. And I complimented Phil last night. He was leaving the Elks, and he started talking about it. I said, well, I'm going to go pick one up before the program. No, he said, I got a couple of them in my car. I'll give them to you right now. So he went and got them. And this is what they started Entrepont printing, the front cover.
In the little barn.
No,
little garage.
Garage in the back of their house. And that garage is still standing at the old house where he was raised.
Then they moved to the brick building by the railroad track.
That's correct.
And so
Stayed there for years.
I made a comment to somebody. I said, when Philip went to move out on the highway, they told me, I said, you think he's going to do all right over there? I said, I think he'll do okay. Philip's a hard-working fella, and he's done very well.
Very talented and very committed to our community. We have two printing companies in Opelousas.
And Muller's here as well.
Muller's is also very committed. So I don't know, it's good that two competitors, and I bet they don't even get buckhorns they each have their specialties, and they both do very, very well, and we thank the public for supporting them.
Yep. How about this?
And I'm proud of mine. Mine's going to be up at my house.
This Sunday, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol is going to be performed at the Opelousas Delta Grand, a performance at 5 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. right here on South Market Street, $10 a head. Call 407-1806. And don't forget, it's also The Empty Chair, a new play directed by Miss Tammy Lamonte, will be at the Delta Grand in January, around January the 12th. If you want more info, do I have that phone number? I don't know that I do. But that's all going to be coming, 407-1806, coming up in January.
Link Savoy, one of his latest articles, the title of his article, he sends regular articles to the Daily World and the Daily Advertiser. This one, the heading is Active Military members should consider staying in the service. You know, I've been talking and encouraging young college graduates to stay in and get a master's degree. The economy is down somewhat. The job openings are down somewhat. So that's a good opportunity to stay in college another year, maybe 18 months, and get a master's
degree. Beef up your resume so when you go compete, you're a little bit stronger.
You're going to be a little bit stronger. And what he's saying here is the same thing that I've been saying with the military. You have an opportunity for a decent salary, good housing, good medical, good retirement benefits if you decide to make it a career. Regardless, it's not a bad idea to take Link Savoy's suggestion here and stay in.
Find your prayer book.
My prayer
20
book.
seconds.
It's
down to the bitter end.
Boy, I have it.
Man, we got enough for 3 more hours, but I think they can only stand so much.
Oh, no, you
better find it. The clock is running.
Okay. Every weekend we try to remind you to please consider attending the church of your choice. And
happy birthday to my wife Sunday.
Okay. Heavenly Father, let me be always prompt to obey you. I want to be yours and to live in everything according to your will. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for telling a friend of it. And please enjoy the Christmas holidays, and let's all be careful. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.